What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the official start of the new content that I was talking about in my last video. Guys, pretty much this is going to be money talks for people that are just getting into the workforce, that are just getting credit cards and put into their lives. You know, just applied for that credit card. You know, how are we going to use that credit card to build and establish credit? You know, I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff, but today we're gonna start with just like a beginning. You know, this is gonna be the official start of, you know, what we're gonna be talking about in the distant future. You know, and I'm gonna try to help you guys have the best financial success at the early age as possible. You know, my goal in this video, or in these videos to come, is going to be to help you. You know, how can I want to be able to help you like I helped myself by doing as much research as I could and coming up with my own investment strategies. And I'm going to share with you my personal experiences on a bunch of stuff. So let's get right to it. I'm going to try to make these as short and sweet as possible so I don't bore the crap out of you guys. So first thing I'm going to talk about is you have to be the captain of your own ship. You cannot be a passenger in life and go with the flow. And it's much more rewarding that way. So what this means is, guys, you are the leader of your life. And let me explain what that means. Let's just say you acquire $10,000 in credit card debt by the time you're 20 years old. So you have to be the captain of your own ship, is what I just said. You are not going to go and ask your parents for help when you hit that $10,000 in debt mark. You're just not going to do it. And you might say, Jordan, how do you figure that? How do you know I'm not going to go ask my parents for help? Because you won't. You're going to be too embarrassed about that debt. You're not going to ask them, I promise you. So you have to establish your own financial ship and how you're going to get out of that debt once you realize what you did. And like I said, I'm going to be making videos on how to get out of credit card debt as early as possible. And we're definitely going to be talking about that because that's a big subject in the teenage world. And so anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. You cannot play victimhood and blame your financial problems on the wealthy and big corporations. Guys, probably shouldn't be saying this in my videos. Sorry if you don't like it, but I'm a Ben Shapiro supporter. If in a couple of his videos, he talks about this, but I am a huge listener on him. And obviously, you know what side I'm on. But guys, I've learned a lot from him and when he talks about this stuff. But guys, you cannot blame your financial problems on these people. Just because they're billionaires, you can't walk around pissed off at them. You can't say, "Hey, Jeff Bezos, I'm pissed off. You have billions of dollars. You know, why can't I have billions of dollars? You know, why can't you give me half your money or something like just something stupid like that?" If you're thinking that, but guys, you have to go out and work for your money. If you want to be a billionaire like him, go out and build your own company. It takes time. It takes knowledge that you're not going to get overnight, knowledge that you have to go online and find, knowledge that you have to go and read books like I do every single night and morning. I read 15 pages of a random book every morning and 15 pages of a random book every night, and then I summarize it on my iPad. I put it maybe in a small 2-sentence paragraph, 3-sentence paragraph. I summarize what I read every single day. So guys, don't walk around pissed off at people just because they have money. You will fail in life if you do that. I promise you, you will. Go out, work hard, get towards your goals, work for your dreams. This is America. It is so easy to become a millionaire right now, guys. There are tons of people out there that are my age and below that are driving Lamborghinis and Bugattis and stuff like that. I'm not that fortunate because I haven't found my purpose yet, but I will. But anyways, the next one I'm going to be talking about is do not play politics. This is one of the biggest ones I want to talk about. Do not play politics. Do not listen to the media. They are a lot of the reason why people your age and my age, below 30 years old, are afraid to take risk in the markets nowadays. And what I mean by risk is pretty much investing, period, because once you see, when the media headlines, a stock market fell 150 500 points today. As you can see in COVID, if you look at the Dow Jones, it goes down. I remember one day it went down like 2,200 points. People are crapping their pants, but if good investor knows that it's always going to go back up. One day it will. It will go back up, guys. Don't be afraid of the stock market. It will always go back up one day. Might take 5 years, might take 10 years, but it will go back up. Guys, don't listen to the media when it comes to money. They are idiots. Media is the biggest evil in this country. I don't care what anybody says, especially to the financial world. Guys, when you go and make a retirement fund, and when you go and hit the workforce, let's just say you're 16 years old, when you go and hit the workforce, 50% of your income should be going towards retirement. And let me tell you why. You might be saying, like, who is this guy to tell me 50% of my income needs to go towards retirement? I want to use that to buy new cell phones and buy new purses and buy new shoes and clothes and stuff like that. Guys, you will regret it one day when you have no money to retire with. You save 50% of your income now, you will love yourself by the time you're 40, 50 years old, and you see that $2, $3, $4, $5 million sitting in the bank just waiting for you to go have fun with. Once you hit, my goal is 50 years old to retire, 50, 55 or somewhere in that area. So guys, you have to invest when you're young. 50% of your income is that magic number. People who save 50% of their income always retire wealthy, always retire rich. It's just the way it is. Start young. Start when you hit the workforce. Right now, if you're watching this video and you're 16 years old, go ask your boss, do you offer a 401k in your company? Do you offer a match? If it's just a 10%, 5%, 10%, 20% match, who cares? It's free money from your employer, or they will at least know how to get you started. Guys, it starts with them. Is the easiest way to get started is to ask your employer. All right, guys, next one. Instead of saying, how much money do I want to make? First thing you need to ask yourself is, what do you want to do with your life, and how can you use money to do it? AKA, instead of saying when you're 16 years old, I want to make 100 grand a year. You're not going to make that for a long time, trust me. So instead of saying that, sit down and make a goal for yourself. Say, okay, with the money that I make now, I'm 16, 17, 18 years old. Let's just say you're 18 years old and you're just about to get out of high school and you still have this job and you're going to be hitting it full time. What can I do with what money I make now, to further my education and what I want to do? To pay for college, to pay for that trade school. Maybe you want to go be a trucker because truckers are making big money right now. If you want to be a welder, if you want to be an electrician, a plumber, an essential service, guys, ask me. I'll tell you, college is the biggest scam in America. Don't ever show this video to your teachers because they're gonna hate me for saying that. But yeah, in my opinion, college is the biggest scam in America. Student loans are the biggest scam in America. You can go to a 9-month trade school and have a job right when you walk out of it. You go to a college, you're not guaranteed a job when you walk out like you are a trade school, guys. Trust me when I say that. Look into trade schools. That is your best freaking friend. I promise. Guys, next one here. It's okay to make mistakes. Make them now while you're young because you have little to no money. You might say, oh, I got 10 grand in my bank account. That ain't nothing. 10 grand is nothing nowadays. 10 grand's like walking into the dollar store in life. It's not going to get you nowhere. Might get you a down payment on a house, though. Something I didn't think about there. But anyways, guys, make the mistakes now so you're not 40, 50 years old and betting on things that make you lose more money, because you will have more money by the time you're 50 years old. Make them now so you don't make them later. And it's okay to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, guys. We are all human here. My next one here. Create your own financial system that works for you. Do not go to an app. Do not go to a website. Don't ask a person, that does this for a living to help you with your finances. You need to do your own research and create a system that works for you. There are so many apps out there that say, all right, I'm gonna take your income, $1,000 a week. You make $1,000 a week after taxes. I'm gonna take that $1,000 and all right, you need to put 20% of it here, 10% of it here, 20% of it here, 30% of it here, and 50% of it's gonna go towards your house and blah, 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 blah. These apps will tell you that, guys. Do not use them. Do not pay for them. They are scams. Figure out a financial system that works for you, you know, and also I will be talking about in my later videos on how to build those systems. Biggest thing here, come up with an investment plan instead of investing without purpose. Guys, investing does not just mean buying stocks. Find an investment plan that works for you. My personal choice is healthcare. As of many people, healthcare is the biggest, you know, biggest percent. What am I trying to say? You can get more bang for your buck through healthcare. They are some of the biggest percentages of return. That's what I was trying to get at. Biggest percentages of return out there. I think mine hit at its peak like 15.8% return. Guys, that is huge, and that came out of healthcare. So unless you're really going to start doing research into stocks, guys, I wouldn't recommend messing with stocks unless you're just going to mess with a few little penny stocks here and there, and make sure that it's with play money. You know, let's just say you make $500 a week. You know, 100 is going to go towards your phone, 200 is going to go towards, 300 is going to go towards your car and car payment, car insurance, whatever you have. And don't get a car payment. We'll talk about that later in another video. And you got that $100 extra to spend. Well, you want to take that. You want to take 50 and 50, spread them apart. 50 for your food, and you know, and you just got that 50 for play money. Take that 50 for play money and just mess around with some penny stocks, guys. If you want to learn how to trade stocks, I'm not the person to talk to it about. Go on another YouTube video and ask, because I really don't like stocks. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Stay tuned for my next video. We're going to be getting into credit cards, and I'm going to teach you how to, you know, get free points and get free travel and get free fuel, hotels, flights, anything you want with credit cards. I'm going to teach you how to make the credit card company work for you instead of you working for them. Like I said, guys, stay tuned. That's going to be my next video. Like and subscribe if you think this helps you. I hope it does. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips on my personal experiences and how to get through some of this. You are at a vulnerable stage right now. You know, I understand that, you know, you didn't get taught in high school on some of this stuff. Well, I took a 4-year class. I took a class all 4 years through high school, financial classes, and I had a lot of help throughout those 4 years. I did not go to college, guys, and I do pretty decent with my life right now. So like I said before, stay tuned. I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot. I appreciate you for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Like and subscribe. Like I said before, I say it like 30 times per video. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Stay tuned for the next one.